So last one of the day already then, it's 2 miles 1 furlong this time, grade 2, 4-year-old plus hurdle. Let's take a look at them. Banterbury Maid, Jim Murray, Limini, PK Hill, Aaron Luce, D Hinton, Breaker of Chains, Molliet Surfer, Far From Blonde, John's Jumpers, Female Pilot, M. Cairns, Grand Rise, Thunderspark, Mighty Jazz, Mike Tartaglia, Promising Ashan, Graham Clutterbuck, Terracina, D Thompson, and The Stunner, Joshua Sutherland. Just 11 of them then. We've had some thrilling finishes today, so we get another one to end the day. And the rain has stopped as well, so that's got to be good news. And it's Far From Blonde that's going to lead us into the first, I think. Banterbury Maid in the red colours on the inside, and Terracina on the outside was coming through to take the lead and has crashed out of the race. So down at the first end, Terracina out of it, and Grand Rise is in the lead. So Grand Rise is down in the lead by about 3 lengths. So drama from the very beginning of the day right to the very end, then, with Terracina coming through there to take the running up at the first flight and forgetting to jump it. So Grand Rise it is then that's in the lead, from Banterbury Maid in second, Far From Blonde is third, then Aaron Luce is fourth, Female Pilot, Breaker of Chains, and The Stunner as they take that one there in front of the stand and the big screen and the winning post. And they're going to swing out left-handed shortly and round for a complete circuit of the track to end day 2 of this Cheltenham Festival, all being streamed live of course. And Grand Rise is in the lead, Far From Blonde is second, Banterbury Maid is third, and Female Pilot's 4. Then comes Breaker of Chains and Aaron Luce, and then The Stunner and Mighty Jazz. Promising Ashan is after that one, and Lamini is just the back marker of the 10 that remain as they take flight number 3. A slow jump at the back by Promising Ashan. Lucky just shaking the reins at that one a little bit as Grand Rise puts his foot down in the lead and is about 3 or 4 clear of Breaker of Chains second, and then on the inside Banterbury Maid in the pinky purple colours on the outside. Aaron Luce has made a bit of ground, and the grey Female Pilot's going well as they take flight number 5, and there's only 3 more to take. So 3 flights of hurdles left to take and just a little over a mile still to race. Grand Rise in front, from Female Pilot in second, Aaron Luce is third, Breaker of Chains is fourth, Far From Blonde the favourite making a bit of ground on the inside. Then comes Breaker of Chains, Promising Ashan is still the back marker. Banterbury Maid's well placed on the rail. Stunner seems to be going well as well. Lamini is going to need a little bit of racing room to get through there. Mighty Jazz just been shuffled towards the back as Promising Ashan makes a bit of a move around the outside, but at the front it's still Grand Rise. Still Grand Rise in front then, from Far From Blonde in second. Far From Blonde now just pokes ahead in front from Grand Rise, then Female Pilot and Aaron Luce, and Banterbury Maid and Promising Ashan as they race down towards the second last flight of hurdles. There's 4.5 furlongs to race, and Far From Blonde, Grand Rise, Female Pilot, Aaron Luce, Banterbury Maid, Promising Ashan, and Breaker of Chains. The Stunner's trying to run on from the back. Far From Blonde looks to be going well in front though. Promising Ashan now sweeping around the outside looks the main danger, but Far From Blonde making a kick for home. Aaron Luce trying to go with it. So is Banterbury Maid and Promising Ashan, but it's Far From Blonde in the lead. Only about 2.5 lengths up though. 1 flight to take, 2 furlongs to race. Far From Blonde, Aaron Luce, Banterbury Maid, Promising Ashan, then Female Pilot and The Stunner. Grand Rise has dropped away, forget the rest. Over the last, big jump from Far From Blonde, but Banterbury Maid is making ground all the time. Promising Ashan is trying to make ground as well, and so too is Aaron Luce, but Far From Blonde's got the lead as they race inside the final half a furlong. Far From Blonde's in front. Far From Blonde is staying 2 lengths clear up towards the line. Far From Blonde is going to win this, from Banterbury Maid in second. Aaron Luce and Promising Ashan were close for third. The Stunner ran on after that one, and the field trails back to Mighty Jazz. But it's another one for John's Jumpers. Far From Blonde takes it. Banterbury Maid was second. Another placed effort for Jim Murray. Aaron Luce is third, and